Okay. Oh man. Wait, I thought, let me I'm just gonna check something. Also, hi everyone. The stream. I'm just checking to see if commands don't show up on the thing. Okay, never mind. I thought I can like. Well, that's unfortunate. I want to see if I can hide certain accounts popping up on the feed, on the chat, but I guess I cannot. Well, that's unfortunate. This doesn't seem like it. But yeah, good evening, everyone. Is this a short stream here on the YouTube? I mentioned this in the live notification. It also feels pretty weird to like not be like streaming simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube, and to be streaming only directly off of ADEM multi-stream, but it works, and yeah, can't complain about that. Audio level should be all right. I think we should be right. That. Audio level yeah. All right, we're good. We're good. I just had to double check just to be sure. But yeah, we'll definitely get to the class trial tomorrow. At least finish that, and then Sunday we'll do a long stream of chapter 4 and chapter 5, and then I'll probably take a couple days off of Goodbye Harmony, so we can so I can catch up on the rest of the arc, the rest of the future arc, and finish Hope arc, and then we can do chapter 6 on Tuesday. So we'll take another break on Monday, because again we're at the halfway point now. So I know I'll be tired going going into this. So yeah. I don't know how much longer I will be on the investigation, but either way, we had started the investigation of Annie's death, and it was during that investigation that we did a I don't want to say a ritual, because it's not like I wouldn't say it's like totally accurate, but definitely some sort of a what calling it whatnot, to see if definitely some sort of summoning, to see if we can get through, if someone would basically, we will basically, I don't want to say give their life because it didn't feel right. They didn't give their life, but but either way, the person that's supposed to be in the middle for this for the summoning, it's supposed to help in ways reanimate the dead, like the deceased that was supposed to come back to life or whatnot. Because Angie promised, or I think it was promised in the motive, that someone would come back to the class or whatnot. And the student council, which was formed by Angie and a couple others, believed that to be possible. So now, and of course we know Angie died in the process, which now brings back to the whole summoning thing. The summoning unfortunately did not work, not because of the preparations, because the preparations for the most part were good, but what ended up happening was, much like Angie, Tenka was also stabbed. So that's where we left off on. I hate to end on cliffhangers or whatnot, but yeah, we left off on there, and that it is unfortunate, but either way, this is this is our. I really want to say this is our answer. I mean, that was one of the lines during the mini game where you basically hitting each of the divided teams hit points with or bullets with your bullets. And I was thinking of what's that word? This is our answer. Sorry, that. Yeah, that's all I can remember. As far as how far we are right now in the investigation. So we still need to do a little bit more digging. Again, I have every intention to hold off on doing the trial, because I want to do it tomorrow when I get back from work. And then of course Sunday we can start chapter 4 and 5. Well, if we can get through 4 that quickly, but I don't have the highest hopes that we will. But either way, on the very least, start chapter 4 on Sunday. If we can't get to 5, then we can always start 5 on Monday, and hopefully wrap up by before Friday, because I'm hoping we can eventually get to play 100 line by then, and then eventually slow things down. To get back to our normal streaming schedule and whatnot, where we stream a couple times a week. But I'm still open. But I will say I am open to to doing rotational weeks where I'll do like a whole week of streaming and then go back to a few times a week. But yeah, that is the plan. Going forward after I'm done with V3 or Killing Harmony or Danger up a 3 the game. But yeah, and that let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. Let me try switch my monitor back over to HDMI, and now we get to talk about new power. Don't give me new power. Oh yeah, that's right, because the room is so dark, and Kibo has the ability to shine light and whatnot. Whoa, new power has lit up. Just leave it to me. Oh. Sorry, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
Let's right now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Maki is also now our partner in crime, because Kaito's still pretty sick, probably from all the whole thing of ghosts and whatnot. Yeah, you're right. All right, with the flashlight function, and add the truth bullet section. All right. Let us search the room. Obviously, the ruined magic circle. We'll get back to that in a second. Let's start with the dog statue. The wooden dog statue using the seance. I believe it's called the dog god. Yeah, the dog god. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly,
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Oh shit, I skipped ahead. Just making sure I was on auto. Okay. Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? What?
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. Anyway.
Is this
heavy thing? If this heavy thing was on the top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily. Wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. I mean, yeah, of course. That's what she would use for the seance. This place on top of the cage. Key was the one who removed it. Yeah.
is this
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back, look, there's blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
But
there's no hole in the fabric, which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through his cloth.
okay?
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. Yep. We'll keep out for a second.
leave it to me.
I'll become the guiding light that shines on you all. Okay, never mind. We didn't need to. Okay, the room magic circle, obviously. It's the magic circle key you drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
Oh dear.
It's been completely stomped over. I suppose this was unavoidable.
Well,
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
what?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I have performed many successful seances. Why, I even had spirits enter my butt.
Right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. I doesn't really beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing though. In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find it in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the cage dog village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. Suppose that makes sense. Alright. Let us examine Tenko's body. The rock. Liquor stone. It's right next to Tenko's body. This must be. Please rest your forehead on the stone marker I placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it will work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for his forehead. Sorry, for her forehead to rest upon. Sorry. Like this? Tenko had her forehead on this rock hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside this cage. Okay. There's also, of course, the wood. The crooked floorboard. Ah, the floorboard's loose. It's the one right underneath Tenko. Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
but
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. And someone must have loosened it on purpose. Alright. Examine Tenko now. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath. Crashed over like this. According to the Monkuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear her scream during the seance. Ah, wait. Understood. I'll not say a word until the seance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You're concerned by that, right?
Okay.
With wound this deep, this victim's too shot to do anything except die. Speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well, then that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what's she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. That is fair. You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Oh yeah, the cage. That's right, the cage. cage using the seance.
Is this?
Must be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. You're supposed to remove it as well. Oh, it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Hey, look at this.
is this?
Blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yeah, I imagine so. The splatter must have been made when she was killed,
What do you mean?
which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. When the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead. I'm tired. I'm sorry. She was stabbed right when the cage was lifted. That would explain the blood stain, right?
Huh?
Huh? Perhaps she wasn't killed in the seance, but at the exact moment the cage was lifted. That's a possibility. Alright, we got the iron cage. Alright, as far as I'm aware, I think that is it. Oh wait, hole in the corner. That's right. Fall in the corner of the room. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but
Is
still.
this?
A hole? There's space under here too. Hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there. What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everywhere, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
Okay.
Right, let's do it. Alright, I think that's about everything. I need to explore right here. I mean, other than the candles, of course. The walls that only looks towards the light in the room. There's no windows, the candles is pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? That's a good point. Oh, so,
Oh
man, what? Okay, never mind.
Well,
These flippers seem a little stable to you. They're a tough one. Flippers aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of the cross pieces. That's what Gota told me. It's probably the reason why they're a little unstable. They live and lay on top. That's why they're unstable.
Well.
Well, the floors are fairly thick and sturdy. Boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they come loose easily.
is this?
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose. It's true. I don't think much I can do with the yeah, I am. Ow. Sumugi. I said things that made Tenko look suspicious, and now this. I'm sorry,
Stop
Tenko. Cry later.
What?
Huh?
Because.
Crying won't bring Tenko back, and we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
We need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and for all of us.
I guess.
You're right. Tenko wouldn't have wanted to figure us out, so she had no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize.
Hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko, be strong!
Wait.
If you shake Himiko that much, she's gonna break.
What?
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko is not even here.
I thought.
It's just a really nice talk over Tenko. Just let her be for now. Okay. Himiko. For Kyo.
That cannot
Why?
be.
Why this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I knew the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course, I'm shocked about that as well, but why did the seance fail? Oh, let me plug my dual sense in. Keep found all the steps flawlessly. He's more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
I'll be from the cage shot again, summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap, just tell me what happened during the seance. Both of you and Shuichi were the present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see. Yes.
True. Maybe best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, positioning herself as the turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. And Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. Sorry, I've been sick. I couldn't watch video. No, it's all good. It's all good, Emma. Hey, shit happens in life, you know. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well this evening. After that, the white cloth over the cage. And all four of us placed the wooden statue of the top of the dog god on top of the cage. I keep messing up that line. It should be dog god. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the cage child song. The seance should have been complete, but...
Ah,
now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. That had to have been the floorboard. I knew it wasn't like... that had to have been. It's a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
yes.
We called it out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we moved all the items from the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all of us removed the dog god statue. Then I took out the white cloth, and then... Kimiko ran over the cage, and the moment she lifted... Yep. That sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was in the cage, yes?
Then?
And was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There's another problem.
How?
And that's why ever did the seance fail. So we cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham. Anko was never one to pull her punches. We love Maki here. Ugh. I'm definitely seeing the Kyoko pick comparison brought up in the last stream now. Ah, man. Oh yeah, I forgot to say bleh. I hope your Thursday, regardless if you're one to celebrate Thanksgiving or whatnot, I hope it was good. I hope your Thursday was also great. Sorry. No, all things considered or whatnot. 15th anniversary events live on the Chunsoft Japanese channel. Oh shit. Okay. I know I was told about the 2x2 the 2x2 demo stream, but that is gonna be way late for me because I will more than likely be asleep by the time that does go live. But I definitely will look forward to watching it when I get up. I'm just gonna mute the tabs in case. Let's see live. For my predictions for 2x2. It's hard for me to say considering I just started playing Danganronpa this month. But all I'll say is that I hope it's good. I hope the story the new storyline's good. The new arc. Because Goodbye Despair definitely was a trip.
Hey!
We finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check on the floor.
By the way.
Also, good evening, Kamakura. Was your Thanksgiving a great Thanksgiving? I would say it's a decent. I would say my Thanksgiving was decent. It definitely wasn't like the most exciting. it was more as just just a chill vibe, just sitting around like talking about things in life and whatnot. And honestly, I don't mind those kind of Thanksgiving the holiday vibes and whatnot. Not like we trying to do the best I can to say things. It's not always about playing games and whatnot. Like it could be just simple, like as something simple as just light conversation and whatnot, and that's okay. Who I think is guy first? That's a good question. But now the other question. Pro picture. Oh, thanks. The wonderful Vivian Knight on Twitch is the one who made it. Definitely check. Oh wait. Sorry. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking my Twitch. I'm thinking my Twitch PFP. My YouTube PFP. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah. I every now and then I do like to make some art for fun here and there, and I wanted to have my own PFP. But I appreciate it. Seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle with people's light from up here. That should be fine.
Okay.
Now go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I pulled out some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Everyone's beaming Kazuichi's gonna be cooked. Oh my god. I mean, now you say that, I probably feel like that's a strong possibility. I feel like it might actually happen. But like now the question is like, okay, well, what chapter is this gonna take place in, or if this is just gonna be like something, or it's just gonna be like during the prologue or whatnot. I don't remember. I don't quite remember because it's been a bit since I like, especially like since I got introduced to the trailer for 2x2. I mean, I'll definitely be watching the demo stream when I wake up in the morning. So because I don't think I'd be able to get my ass out of bed to be able to watch the live stream at 3 in the morning. Belmont Kazuichi's first. Yeah, I feel like it's a strong vibe that a strong feeling that Kazuichi is definitely gonna be first. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. Oh, I see the blood. It's still dripping. A lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours. I'll tell you, the floorboard's gotta be pretty tight though. Like, it has to be at least like 4 foot and whatnot, or 4 foot, or like 5 foot, like 6 inches or something. I don't know. Let's look around for clues.
Well,
Looks pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling on this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's just me. It's just like, oh, I see that. We don't need to worry about the candle. With the cut cross piece. Look, part of the cross piece that supports the floorboards is cut off.
that's true.
Means that the loose floorboard and the portion missing is around the same width. Before I can see it,
That's true.
wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why? Another cross piece is supporting the floorboard, so I might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then,
So what purpose did it serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose and the cross piece supporting has been cut. Whoever did all this, then why? Underneath that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood there?
hey,
Look at this floorboard has blood on it too. You're right, it's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
what do you mean?
Tenko's blood splattered here when she got killed.
That's true.
I wonder, can't really be sure of it yet.
Okay.
These bloodstains here are completely dry. There's been a reason this particular scenes are dry. I don't know. I'm getting like vibes from the first case in Goodbye Despair, when the fake Byakuya gets killed. And it was like it was Gundam who was like, where's my I don't know what accessory he had or whatnot, but it fell down the floorboards. Like I'm getting that vibe right now just from being under here. Who was it the killer is by the blind guess? That's a good question. I mean, it is obviously somebody in our class. Let me pull up the report card so I can take a guess. I mean, I feel like people would just like in the class will automatically suspect Maki just from the assassin from the assassin background. It would definitely have to be someone who was who's small enough to fit under the floorboards. So I feel like it's unlikely that it would be Himiko. It's unlikely, but then again, Himiko was part of the student council or whatnot. So I don't want to totally put Himiko off the hook yet. Oh man, it's hard. Shit, I would. Who died again in this chat? Also, I don't know what I don't know who I should refer what I should refer to you as. I don't know, smiley face or something. I can't. I don't know, but welcome to streaming anyway. But I'm just a weird guy. He is weird. Who would do something like that? Are we talking about Gonta? Yellow smiley. Okay. I just can't tell because of the chat client I'm using. That's all. But I hope you are doing well. Wait, are we talking about going to Atma? Oh, so we're talking about Kyo. I mean, that wouldn't feel like wouldn't feel like I was straight out left field. Maybe you can pinpoint who the more you investigate. I mean, that is kind of the point of these games. The more you investigate, the more you give it a better understanding of who you might think is the actual killer or whatnot. But yeah. What a funny story. I mean, as long as it's TOS appropriate, go ahead. This forward been added to truthful. I'll see. This is the major blood stain right here. Definitely Tenko's. is very much fresh. Also, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I don't have alerts set up right now at the moment on these two sides, so that's why I have it enabled through my chat client, so that's why I'm like, yeah, thank you. But either way, yeah. Thanks for subscribing. Back when V3 first released, I bet all my lunch on my own chapter 1. I bet that Kaito would kill Shuichi since Kaito first message came on Leah Alliance. I was dead wrong. I mean, that's fair to assume that, considering how sussy he is. That's pretty fair to assume that, but yeah. I feel like I was 50-50 when it came to Kaito. It was like, he's gonna have that vibe, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like it would be a little bit more till he actually does commit murder. Blood all over it.
Okay.
Blood on the sickle's fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this?
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
It did?
Well,
The sickle can be used to assassinate a target. When you're thrown without losing any lethality, you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well.
If she was to tackle this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
that's right.
I don't want to say it because I know it's a fucking meme. I've heard like at least 10 times yesterday. 2 during Thanksgiving dinner. Since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
But
even if this is our murder weapon, how did the cobra attack Tenko in the cage? Blade kind of fit through the gaps in the cage, but how could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you're able to stab it with a 6-inch blade. Oh, depending on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Just another terror situation for real. Yeah, I feel that. That's why I was like, this reminds me of the fake Byakuya's, the Byakuya imposter's murder. Why I mentioned the floorboards under posture is the question.
Hey,
If the weapon's down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or it could have been under the floor this entire time. Either of those is possible. Alright. Sickle under the floor. Down with a sickle. One finger down with a sickle. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop that pun. It was not funny. Okay, there's some. Oh, the hole. Shit. I knows that before. From the hole's corroded and was corroded and is broken off, so you can see it in the next room.
hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part's right away. Looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty. The culprit could have gone to room by moving here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving under the floor. We did it right because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. It might be impossible to move around in there.
Nope.
And they could have used the light like we're doing right now.
Well.
True. Use the light to move around on the floor? Is that possible? I mean, probably. Okay, now I'm thinking of Kibo for some reason because of the light that he has on his eyes. We can finish investigating here.
Is that all right?
Fuck, you wanna head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled from under the floor, we put the floorboards back. We returned to our investigation.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko had different killers, and the black one we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder. The culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, should we be investigating Angie's?
Okay.
Yes, of course.
But
But this is bigger than the killing game for the sake of the 2 who died. I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. I understand you feel that way. If you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. True. Let's do that right now. Right now. Want to give me the hallway? Seemed more surprising than I ever could imagine unfolded. Tenko still lay down on the ground. Yeah, because Tenko died. Tenko was still in child's pose the whole time. And didn't utter a word when a murder was about to happen to her. Are you fucking serious? Kokichi 2.
It's a lie.
Thank you for the bait. I surprised you. We're gonna scream and cry in terror. No, I'm just like, bro. Continue. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're gonna scream and cry in terror.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh?
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I tried to search the empty room next door. And suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
I'm gonna lose consciousness after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Sorry, my bad. My bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. Well, bad luck. The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean it's literally the same one? It's not.
Huh?
Confidence. Dreams. That's what the Killing Game is all about. Killing Game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games, they're all nothing compared to the Killing Game. The Killing Game just can't be beat.
I don't know why when Wayne said that I'm thinking of the fucking sports betting apps. Like how I wouldn't like to imagine if there is even still a population in the world, how many people are betting on who is going to actually be the only one to survive the Killing Games. Like how much money won the bet? Got this. Yeah.
Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
Okay, I did say we'll go until the stream. I did say we can stream until we get to the trial, but now we got to the trial. Fuck, we'll do it. We'll do it anyway. We'll do it anyway. Guess time's up. Magic Girl is the ultimate. Magic Girl's their ultimate. They'd be depressing you playing, guys. Aw, man, it's because of you guys. I didn't get enough time to check on something.
Huh?
What were you trying to check?
See?
I got to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately,
Man.
I couldn't find anything new that could give me use as a clue. Baby Gangster in 11037. True. The last one part, at least. 11037, yeah. I forgot that was Sayaka's death in the first game. When she wrote the numbers. If anything new that could be used as a clue. Kia probably reenacted the seance with what was written in the document. You know, let's write the voices. I guess, yeah. Probably reenact the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his back. He drew his magic circle the same way it was in the picture. I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying sometimes. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. I want to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later.
At the class trial, so see you there.
Peachy left. The blood loss clearly affected his footing a little bit. Leon Shuichi share the same VAs, so it's Fuyuhiko and Kukichi. Okay, that's pretty cool. Can I guess the people who are in your profile picture? I'm gonna try to do the best I can. I need to actually like pull this shit up. Open link. Okay, I can at least name majority of the most of everyone except for one. So I can't remember the other one. There's still more who share the same voice in this game. Oh, actually, except for two, because I God. So obviously Kukichi, Ryoma in the middle, Kyuki on top, Byakuya in the middle, Maki on the bottom right. Yeah, and then the other two I can't remember off the top of my head. The Ultimate Adventure still live? I want to say, I want to say, according to when I watched the anime, probably not. But like, I could be wrong. Kukichi left the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi.
I got blood on my head.
Let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Yeah, let's not. Oh yeah, we gotta go downstairs, right? Can we teleport? Okay. Courtyard immediately there. Boop.
Oh dear.
It would appear we have all gathered, but there seems there are less and less of us.
Oh.
Us friends mean that much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. I'm sure you gotten a little smarter by now, Gota.
Yeah, going to do his best to help.
I want to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level.
What?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now, but wow, Maki Roll does a pack punch. Stop referring to her as Maki Roll, dude.
I don't know.
It's your fault.
You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
That being said,
I know tall order, but trying to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
hooyah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
Rest in peace.
Atua, please. Please lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
well, you know.
She should never relied on Atua in the first place. Seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also.
So what, robots can believe in God?
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. I called an inner voice that tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
I'm gonna say that for her. Atuas and ghosts don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial at this time is gonna be rough. Sorry, this time is gonna be rough. I caught Monkuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
He probably made the fourth floor so scared on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
I'm right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something.
Huh?
What should I say? That you have a childhood fear for ghosts or whatnot. All right, we can skip. Whoa, it disappeared. I'm kidding. As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. As soon as the remaining survivors stepped aboard, we descended. Perhaps there were fewer of us, the elevators could move faster. And so we did, fell faster and faster down to the black. Forgot how cool this game looked. It definitely like pops out in comparison to the first two entries. Like it looks like, I mean, like obviously because like especially with the change in platforms, because like I don't know about the second game, but the first game definitely was made for PSP, and then the second game maybe I can't remember. So actually, yeah, maybe. But yeah, yellow smiley face. It definitely looks great. And like especially for PS4 for PS4, definitely PSP Vita and PSP. Yeah. I just know I can't wait to play 100 Line next. When I'm done with V3. I just know it's definitely been a while since I play a strategy game and whatnot, so definitely I'll take my time with it. I definitely will take my time with the game. Still have to watch Ultimate Despair Girls. I still. When you say watch Despair Girls, are you talking about like the game, or are you talking about? We'll stay tuned for that. All right. Are you talking about Emma? Are you talking about like playing the game, or like you're talking about like a playthrough of it, or like are you talking about like an episode? I did find out Makoto has a sister. Yeah, I do remember seeing a little bit of the Ultra Spare Girls game, but again, I have not bought it. Now I know that the Danganronpa games right now on Steam are all on sale. I might consider, but I don't know if my PC is gonna explode. So I don't want to risk that. So I probably will get it when it's on sale again on my PlayStation. So yeah. Doors part slowly. Light that shines on from us on the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it?
Uh-oh.
Look really depressed. Must be. Wait, oh, they look really depressed. Must be because they. Is there even less participants now? I can see you play it. Oh, thanks. One of my streamer friends, Johan or Johanian on Twitch, he's playing through it. Oh, he's been playing through it ever since the game came out in May. And it was that plus the announcement for 2x2 that made me want to get into this, and now and Hunterline by the time I finish this game.
Don't say it look depressed. You make my damn sad.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Monokuma was on vacation, so he had a clone of his who didn't speak. It's just being creepy as fuck. Take over. For like the beginning of the chapter until the investigation.
As much I love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth.
Now then,
Let's hurry and get this started.
extreme!
Extreme! At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content.
third class trial was about to begin. Angie Yanaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. But in the process, died. Then Tenko Chabisara, Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? 2 different people? We need to pin that down this class trial. In order to live, we have to find out the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Alright, let's save and let us get straight into the well, when I say straight into, we'll do our usual review and if we have enough, add skills and whatnot. I think didn't like Angie Machine go Tenko go out. I don't think I disliked Angie, but there definitely was something sussy about her. I feel more indifferent toward Angie than anything, but yeah, it was unfortunate to see Tenko go. All right, I'm going to save it on this save right here. Yeah, we still have 7. Okay. We'll do we'll definitely get first strike and equip that as well. All right, let's go ahead and review everything we got. It's probably more or less the same count of evidence of truth bolts we had, which was 18 the last time. Or the last couple trials. Let me go back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 25. I thought some funny in 24, Patrick. Let me hear it. 25. 25 truth bullets. Never thought I'd see the day. The victim is the ultimate artist, Angie Yonaga. The victim's body was discovered in the ultimate artist research lab. Time of death was approximately 2 a.m. The victim was killed by a fatal stab wound to the back of the neck. Additionally, she has lacerations in her forehead. The second victim is the ultimate Aikido master, Tenko Chabisura. The victim's body was discovered in a vacant room on the 4th floor. The estimated time of death is 11 a.m. The victim was stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death. No other injuries were detected. We have the back door of the art lab. This door has a sliding lock. Oh, bear with me in case I ever mispronounce things. It's not necessarily will have something like dyslexia or whatnot, but I do sometimes slur my words by accident. But alright. This door's a sliding lock. Reading is hard. Reading totally is hard. When Angie's body was found, the sliding lock was locked on the inside. The handle of the sliding lock moves and the slightest touch, something gold and shiny was on the handle. Yeah, that's the gold sheen from the katana. Oh, the gold leaf sheen. All right. So we have the Necronomicon, a book Monokuma prepared as a motive, and she attempted to carry out the book's resurrection ritual, which again, that was a motive. And I wish Angie saw, through Monokuma and did not Did not want to bring back the classmates and whatnot, despite the temptation and whatnot. Angie attempted to carry out the book's resurrection ritual. The Necronomicon resurrection ritual. Prepare an effigy of a dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times, then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. Oh shit, I mean to back out of there. Alright, then we got the effigies hung upside down, which seems weird. The 4 wax effigies that were created for the resurrection ritual. These are the exact replicas of the late Rantaro, Kaede, Ryoma, and Kirimi. They're hung upside down from the ceiling beams in the Ultimate Artist lab. Again. I don't know why. Of course, we got the gold leaf katana. It was stabbed into the hung Kaede effigy. Because the katana is so old, the handle's gold leaf rubs off easily. There was blood in the tip. It was taken from the Ultimate Anthropologist lab, so only the sheath was left in the display case. Anyone could have entered the lab. We got the forehead injury on Angie. Considering the laceration, the injury on the victim's forehead was not bleeding as much as it should. And then we had the bloody duct tape. The bloody piece of duct tape stuck to her hair. The blood already had already dried, and the blood was flowing from the back of Angie's neck. The blood that was flowing from the back of Angie's neck created a pool. There was Samugi's account. Angie locked herself in the lab since yesterday, working on the ritual, and she would not unlock the door unless someone from the student council asked her to. Also, additional point. One of the mono cubs ate the I think it was Monotaro, not Monotaro. I'll just call them green mono cub Monosuke. I thought that was no, Monosuke is the Byakuya feel with the Jersey accent, if you will, which is kind of funny because or the Italian American accent, which is kind of funny since I'm literally from Jersey, literally from New Jersey. It's funny. Monodam, the Green Dude. Yeah, Monodam, that's what it was. Okay. So I knew it wasn't Monofanning. But yeah, Monodam was the one that ate the key that Angie had. The student council members were Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Samugi. The front door, which is a cylindrical lock, and it can only be locked and unlocked from inside the lab. Before Angie's body was found, the door was locked, but Kikishi opened it by picking up the lock. Okay, there's Kikishi's lock picking. Where Kikishi can lock and unlock the front door of the Ultimate Artist Lab with his lock picking skills. Then there's the Caged Child, which was from the Anthropologist Lab. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the Spirit Medium, and a dark place with no light. First, draw the magic circle, pass down from the Caged Dog Village to the ground. Then the Spirit Medium must place their forehead on a stone and curl up like a turtle. We must do this at the center of the circle, and after the other 4 must make the following preparations. Have I watched Girls from Nowhere on Netflix? I don't think I've actually heard that show before. And also, I'm not like a like nowadays I'm not super huge into like to watching Netflix stuff or just like watching like streaming service shows and whatnot. But I know I've made exceptions like Severance or the one I'm currently watching right now as well on the same platform, Pluribus. I mean, that's not saying that I'm not open. But, you know, is it any good? Search on YouTube, you'll find it. Okay. All right. This iron cage over the spirit meme, and then cover the cage with a white cloth. Finally, place the dog god on the top of the cage, and careful not to step in the magic circle during the preparations. Finally, turn off all the lights to make it completely dark, and your preparations will be complete. The seance will commence once all 4 participants stand at the corners of the room. The participants will, not including the spirit meme, will sing the cage child song. After the song asks, "Is the cage child?" Then say the name of the spirit, and the spirit meme will reply with the voice of the spirit you have summoned. Okay. Oh yeah, there's also the lyrics right there. Oh. It's a good series, but it's not that great. Okay. All right, so I might watch my own time or whatnot. And I found this kind of thing with stream services that like some shows are great, some shows are really good. Other shows are like good but not amazing. Fortunately, Mio had to keep Takibo. He can blind the light from his eyes. One statue that was put on top of the iron cage during the seance that weighs about 175 pounds. Shuichi, Kukishi, Kyo, and Himiko worked together to put it up and remove it from the cage. Sounds like a good team lift. The sheet that was over the iron cage during the seance is very thick and cannot be seen through. There's blood in the back or in the middle of the sheet, but there's no hole in the fabric. He was the one who placed the sheet over the cage and removed it off the cage. Up, shit. Let me, Alright, I was trying to get back to where I was before. A circle was drawn. It was drawn on the floor of the room where the seance was held. Tenko's body was found. The magic circle was trampled on. That made it impossible to check the original shape. The stone that was made by Tenko's body. During the seance, Tenko had been crashed over in the iron cage beforehand in the stone. The good part about Girl from Nowhere is that it's kind of an anthology, so you get to choose what episode you want to watch. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. What's like Lukichi? Oh yeah, the earlier when they faked us out when he actually slipped through the fucking floorboards. Stone that was by Tenko's body. During the seance, Tenko had been crushed over the iron cage with her forehead on the stone. Loose floorboard. Apollo Tenko was not loose for the seance. There was dry blood in the bottom part of the floorboard. She died of crouch position. The injury on the back of her neck was deep, but probably not necessary immediately. Have I played Ace Attorney? Yeah, I have beaten the first game, but I like in the trilogy, but I have not finished the second game yet, and I want to get back to that at some point. Probably will play it on my own, like whatnot. I thought I was just cussing him out. Bloody Kokichi. Yeah, it was a good fake out. It was a good fake out earlier. But yeah, I started Ace Attorney like a couple years ago, but I don't know when I'll get back to it. I just know I've been aware of the Ace Attorney Investigations release and the Apollo Justice, and also great Ace Attorney releases all getting console releases and whatnot. I mean, they're also on PC too. I'd say console just for the sake of simplicity for me and my streaming setup and whatnot. Tenko died in a crouch position. The injury in the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. First, the iron cage of Tenko was injured in the seance. It's around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. Shuichi and Kokichi placed this over Tenko, and Himiko removed it. Blood was still on the bottom of the cage. We have the hole that was in the corner of the room that the seance held in. There's space under the floor, so you can see what was dropped there. During the seance, there was a loud sound when it was completely dark. That's probably the floorboards. One of the cross pieces that support the loose floorboard in the room the seance is held in. Well, the portion that supports the floorboard was cut off and wasn't broken naturally. It looked like someone had purposely cut it. Then we get dried blood under the floor, a small amount of blood that was on the ground under the floor. The room the seance was held in. It was quite far from where Tenko's blood was dripping. I think that's the spot where Kokichi had his bloody head wound. We have the sickle that was under the floor of the room the seance was held in. The weapon came from the ultimate sentence lab. The blade was about 6 inches and the blood was still wet. I don't know why, but anytime I look at a sickle now, I keep thinking of this game I played. Or seen and also seen a couple years ago. This weird but funny RPG Maker game called Super Ass Fuck RPG, and it's a sequel, Super Jolly RPG, which I'm going to be playing sometime next month. Because one of the characters in the game, SwaggBae, is like a skeleton, and his sidekick is basically a sickle. What? Yeah, it's a real game. It's called Super Ass Fuck RPG. It's a pretty funny and short game. I know Vinny Vinesauce played through it. Yeah, like the first game's like a good hour, and the second game is a good 3 hours or so. So it's like, oh, if I want to do a whole marathon of it, it's cool. Might just try it. Like I say, it's an RPG Maker game, so it's like it's more of like an older like a type where it's more like it's very much like don't take the everything so so seriously. It's it's meant to be haha fun, also random funny game and whatnot, but it's still pretty good. Like regardless of what others will say about it or whatnot. I just know my mom does not like it. But I'd probably say it is that, like, as far as brain rot games go, I love it. It's a good experience. Of course, Bloody Kokichi. While Kokichi was investigating the neighboring room from where the seance was held, he stepped through one of the floorboards. The room also had a cross piece cut off the portion that was supported the floorboard. What's your favorite game, though? That's a good question, because like my favorite games have changed like so much over the years. If we're like talking like strictly like something like a platformer, I would have to say my favorite has to be Battle Block Theater. Because I love the challenges, and like in the main story, and also the ability to have multiple weapons at your disposal, like a fireball or a slime gun. or even a fan to push base game. It is very base. I love it. I know there's I have the Steam version, and I know there's supposed to be an update at some point in the future. As far as I'm aware, I thought there's supposed to be an update in the future to make borderless full screen a thing. I thought, or at least I remembered. But I do know that they are trying to the devs are trying their best to port the game to current gen consoles. Did you used to play Roblox when you were a kid? No, not really. I may try like once, but like otherwise, I've never been a Roblox person growing up. I never did. And honestly, with how they are exposed nowadays, it's like, yeah, I'm glad I did not stay. It'll take a while to get through, but definitely stay alive for. Oh, for Battle Block or Super Ass Fuck. Or sorry, I just. I know the main story is not too long for Battle Block. Battle Block. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, just because I lost I lost traction for a second. I lost what game we were talking about for a second because the subject briefly changed. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I thought it was at least maybe like 15 hours or something. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I'm gonna look up right now. Okay, never mind. 10. Okay, so 15. So I'm basically almost right when it comes to the main plus extra content. Yeah, main story's only 10 hours, so it's not that bad. I think it's a bit longer. I would say it's a bit longer if if you're taking your time and whatnot with the challenges. So like more close to, I would say more close to like 20-25 hours, depending. But like if you're taking your time and whatnot. Yeah, I had to make sure that I had to make sure that I was also looking the length of game, just that was considering the length of the game just right. I'm glad I was close. I overshot by 5 hours, but it's all right. Because honestly, in comparison to something like Xenoblade 2, which is like 150 hours for the main story, 10 hours is nothing. It really is nothing. It's so like you can easily get that done. You can easily beat that. I can even say the same thing. Like for Danganronpa, you know, like the amount of hours, it definitely can feel intimidating for newcomers, but it's not that bad. I like it. I like Danganronpa. But yeah, that is everything we have as far as stuff for the trial. I think I'm just gonna. Can I turn off bandwidth test? I want to see. Okay, cool. I'm just turning that off. Okay, cool. Oh, excuse me. Oop. There we go. I think we got every bullet. Yeah, I mean, the game will, if there was anything said during the trial, the game will add it for us as well. Like if there was anything noteworthy. So yeah, of course. All right, I'd say we're ready to get things started. I'm gonna do what I can to get through it, to get this trial before I get to bed. I'm gonna before we head in, I'm just gonna quickly run to get some water. So I'll throw on the BRB screen and you know, since I now just hit live on the Twitch side of things, I'll run an ad over there. So I will be back in a few minutes. So yeah, BRB. All right, I am back, gamers. And yeah. Wait, wrong layout because I don't have my face cam enabled. Hello. Yeah. You don't need a chat in chat. I'm here. Dude, you did a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe run? Well, I did multiple before. But if you're talking about the 96 race, technically I was supposed to do the whole race, but what happened was my timer, when I split when I was supposed to split a segment for my timer, it accidentally reset the whole run. So I was just like, okay, at this point, because it's already so far in, it's like I can't like really restart and whatnot. So I've just decided to forfeit there. But ever since then, I readjusted my layout on my stream deck so I can make it so that way I don't have an accidental reset again. But I still have to be very careful that I don't oversplit, so I don't skip 2 splits ahead. And yes, I do speedrun here and there. But Mario Kart is not like the only one I've done. I've also run the Mario Party games, mainly 4 and 5. And I was also at the most recent SGDQ in July. But yeah, tough. Yeah, it sucked that I accidentally reset. It sucked. It sucked real hard. But again, I mean, I can always go back someday if I want to $8 and do a 96 track run. But right now, I don't think it's my priority right now because I'm kind of thinking of like other games I could potentially run, because the first game that I submitted to SGDQ, which I unfortunately didn't get accepted in, it was basically my first game that I ever started running, which was Max the Curse of Brotherhood. This I'll say puzzle platformer or whatnot. But I think I'm gonna submit that again next year, and then also submit a couple more games, so that way I'm like, so that way I would still have a chance, even if my main if my quote unquote main speed game in Max TCOB doesn't get accepted again. I am keeping my eyes on the new Blue game that Half Brick's working on. Maybe submitting that for SGDQ, considering my Twitch partner friend Philly ran Blue the video game for AGDQ 24. But yeah, on that, I think we should get started with the class trial. In a 3, a 2, a 1. And let's go. In session.
Also, refusing to vote will result in your death.
Yep.
Now.
I'm just gonna double check my batteries first. Okay, we're good. I had to make sure. Speedrun chapter 3 before bedtime. I don't know if I can be able to do the whole class trial in that much time. I mean, I'll see. I did say I'll see how I feel as I go, because I know the last trial I did, I got through most of it except for like the closing argument, or actually no, I just like finished it, the closing argument, and then like I literally had to go to bed because I was just so beat. So I was just like, yeah, let me just go to bed just to get the rest. Plus, at the time I had to go to bed anyway, because I had to be at work for 7 o'clock. I have to be at work an hour later this time, so but I know I will be on in the afternoon again tomorrow. It's just I was completely undecided if I wanted to do a long stream or whatnot. So I asked my Discord if because we were doing a movie night earlier, if I should do a movie night before I stream the rest of chapter 3. So they said yes, so we did. And that's where we're at right now. Doing the rest of chapter 3.
Smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
this is my sarcastic. I was gonna say this is my sarcastic voice.
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time.
I mean, you were MIA for most of it anyway because of your fear of ghosts.
Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
When does Kaito help? Again, he has been mostly on the sidelines.
Who did it? Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be 2 killers.
So,
Him.
our other culprit might
2
not
killers.
be one of us here.
What do you mean?
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Also, wouldn't the actually no, I'm thinking of the I'm thinking of the summoning for Keek shows and whatnot. Is it even possible for a revived course to be the culprit? Oh, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here. Alright, I'm gonna get my notepad out before I guess real statements, because when I say notepad, I mean like a word pad, because not like trying to write down truth bolts and whatnot to analyze shit, which has helped me out a lot for doing that. But Monaco wouldn't do an unfair class trial because he's got investors betting on the show. True. I mean, if Monokuma is staying true to their word of this show is being broadcast worldwide or some shit or whatnot. Yeah. Definitely a bit of a total drama aesthetic to it. All right, I'm getting all my. All right, let's read all the truth bolts here. Okay, so it was. Oh wait, I saw it was Monokuma File 3. Again, I like if you're wondering why I'm pausing, gonna be pausing a good bunch during the trial or whatnot, it's because I'm trying to analyze all the arguments and whatnot. I'm trying to pinpoint which one to counter or whatnot. I completely forgot who it was, but I think I know, and I think you get it too. Okay, forehead injury. Probably take hours. It is true. Long, upside down. And
This crime was committed. By the recently deceased.
By the recently deceased. Okay.
They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
All right, so no argue points yet. Within these first 2 lines, so the best probably be further in.
No!
Okay, that was the easy one-liner there.
So, ritual did work?
Okay. Okay, so that's our first argument point there.
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
I wonder.
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
And Taro back.
Yes. Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami.
Our culprit. Honey.
Please, stop it!
This isn't about believing and reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statements. All right, this is okay. So this is a pretty short, non-stop debate here. So, this one feels pretty easy to digest. For some reason. The crime was committed, but recently sees it came out to life and killed two of our classmates. No! So the ritual did work. This kind of feels. Is also argument. I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah, I think that we got pressure on going to this argument here. It doesn't make sense that like the pressure on bringing Rantaro back in, because like that's already more of a true statement. But like, you know, that could be for anybody as well, not just Rantaro. But as far as the truthful to use, that's now the question. So we have the Monokuma File 3, we have the Necronomicon, the forehead injury, and we have the effigies hung upside down. I don't think this has anything to do with the effigies, so we can leave that be. So it doesn't mention that the effigies will be upside down and whatnot. So. I'm thinking either. I feel like the Necronomicon will answer last. I think either we're focusing on personal ownership's gotta be the Necronomicon, mate. I was gonna say, like, you know, like I'd probably say that it'd be the last thing we pull, but I think for now we should just stick forward with an Necronomicon as a potential answer. My guess is that if we don't get this right, I'm looking at either the file or we're looking at the forehead injury.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to mates.
No!
Yes!
That's wrong!
That's wrong! Alright, good shit.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
It wasn't burned, that's why. Either prepare an effigy and burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Be mindful of the carbon monoxide poisoning. Get the name of the deceased 3 times.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Yeah.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Because Rantaro couldn't have been like revived or whatnot.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand. Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
I love the Mount Cup music.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
That's crazy.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible.
Such a groove, this BGM, this background music. Yeah, it totally is.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us.
I don't know about everyone else, but I don't know why, but like I feel like I enjoyed Mono Kid a lot, even though Mono Kid was killed off during Kaede's Kaede's execution and whatnot.
Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who did it?
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this.
Oh, and when I type in when you see mine, I'm pretty sure it's got 5 seconds. Like, oh yeah, because it's regular latency. It's not ultra. It's not. I'm not an ultra on YouTube side because. I mean, it might be depend like, I don't know about every single like a device or whatnot for as far as delay goes. On my dashboard, it's like only maybe like a second or two. Yeah, it might depend on platform watching and whatnot, but I mean, it's kind of a similar thing. It's kind of a similar thing on the Twitch side, except you can't control it versus on YouTube. I'm also just kind of worried that I will lose my quality if I go for ultra low latency and whatnot, but maybe it's just me.
I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Yeah.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Are you sure about that? All right, let me go ahead and clear. All right, I'm gonna clear slate now with the arguments. So I can go ahead and see the quote unquote the new list of truth bullets. All right, so okay, so it's art lab front, art lab. The art lab back door. I'm trying to remember the so what were the last two truth bullets? Before I paused there. That's all good. You can scrub back in time. I also hope I enabled it. Wasn't that far back in the stream. Okay, never mind. I got it. Okay, it was. And then it was okay. Smoothie's account. All right. Okay. Cool.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie.
Culprit used the katana. Kill Angie. Yeah, I got it.
And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
Okay. All right, so we got ourselves our first agreed point here.
Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
Suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
That's true. The door is open. There's no locking it.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon.
Yep. Kia's red herring.
You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Okay, that was a. Did not care. For some reason, the fucking Family Guy clip of a Peter Griffin when him and Lois shit, I'm trying to remember everyone else. Brian, Stewie, Megan, God damn, I can't remember the other person. The other one on the top of my head. The background, it was just like, I did not care for the Godfather. Oh, what are you talking? Insist upon it. I did not care for the katana. What were we talking about? the gold leaf stain insists upon it. So, I don't know.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in.
Okay, so you have two argue points now. And one agree point.
And murdered the fuck out of Angie! Oh yeah! I'm a fucking genius!
Okay, I got it. Okay. Is Corky a real culprit? Does that story fit the facts of the case? All right. So let's look over all the evidence we have right here first. So we have the front door, the back door. Where's it? Okay, front door, the back door. Lock picking and Sabu's account. So that. So the cylinders were locked. Wow, damn. Saw the only key so it can only be locked and unlocked the inside of the lab. Both before Angie's body was found, the door was locked, but Kokichi opened it by picking the lock. At the back door, which has a sliding lock. When Angie's body was found, the sliding lock was locked on the inside. The handle of the sliding lock moves at the slightest touch. As something golden shiny was on the handle. Of course, Kokichi's lock picking can lock and unlock the front door or of his ultimate artist lab with locking skills, and of course, the student's account. Work on the rituals to not lock the door unless someone at the student council asks her to. The student council member worried, but okay. Yellow smiley face. What do you think's the game plan, if you will? I'm amused from the clue that she's a genius. Yeah. I feel like the one of the doors, one of the or lab doors. I don't think broken. Yeah, I don't think I'm broken. I was thinking that maybe Angie had the sword in case, sorry, the katana in case, but forgot about the I'm just trying to go back so I can. The sheath. She forgot the sheath. I think she probably took it but forgot the sheath. Doesn't mention Swinging concept doesn't mention anyone broken. I'm pretty sure that did not mention anyone breaking in. Yeah, no. So yeah, my thing is it has to be either the front door or the back door. And I would say that the killer tried to go through the back door, but couldn't. And that more than likely they tried to get into the front somehow. Since Kukichi picked the lock when we tried to get in. If this push doesn't work, I think we can fall back on the back door. Maybe with the maybe we put the back door on Kyo's research lab, but yeah, I was gonna say the back door is to be used. I think yeah, it definitely has to be Mia's argument. I think for now we're gonna lock in on Tsumugi's account. But I'm ready to fall back on the back door if anything. So think about it from the beginning.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie, and it was found in Kyo's research lab, which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, Z.
So that rest.
Well, for now we'll lock in on Tsumugi's account, and then we'll go back door.
Katana was the only one who
cared about that thing, Kyo. I did not care about some katana.
I did not care about the
Just
katana.
admit it, you shitty. The classroom.
Yes!
That's wrong!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab,
2 in a row.
she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
A genius. I mean, I'm not 100% like accurate. It does take me a really good while to figure things out, but depending on the statements and whatnot, then it's like, okay, well now that makes sense.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
Nope. I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Oh, how clever.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Yep.
Well, it
We're
can't be
teammates.
Himiko. She was besties with Angie.
Yeah.
I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Also, what happened to Kukichi's forehead? Shouldn't there be like a fucking tape around it since he was bleeding earlier? I feel like it had. I feel like the blood that he had was probably fake. But you know, he was just acting in the moment.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Samugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack!
I will let that remark
As robot
slide.
form.
Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Whatevs. The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Samugi? Well...
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit
It's
either.
this shit.
I'm not the culprit.
Not the culprit.
The split debate. All right, mass panic time. All right, so it was backdoor. The Necronomicon. Okay. Wait, is it Necrocomicon? That's a Necronomicon. Blech. Crazy. All right, and smooth down. Okay, I get. We did it. So that's what we're trying to figure out. This is a mass panic debate. We basically like you're trying to do what you can to listen in on one side, but like another side will be trying to like fight like to get through. So you have to like pay a truthful and ask them to shut up while you're trying to listen in and whatnot.
We must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be a suspect who
will not betray student council.
And it's utterly impossible. Not just anyone could open that door.
Yeah, I know.
Only student council members had access. I didn't know robots told such boring lies.
Is that a robophobic remark?
There were several suspicious statements, but one's obviously inconsistent. Listen carefully.
We must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be a suspect who
will not betray student council.
That's utterly impossible. Not just anyone could open that door. Only student council members had access. I didn't know robots told such...
I was gonna say maybe maybe we mentioned Kukichi's lock picking and whatnot.
on that statement.
Boring lies.
Because as far as I remember, he had the lockpick to get into the room. Thank God. I don't know. I mean,
Is that a robophobic remark? You must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be some.
Not betray student council.
And it's utterly impossible. Not just anyone could open that door. Only student council members had access.
shit. Yes, I was right.
I heard it.
I heard it. Hell yeah. 3 for 3.
It wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Exactly.
There, open sesame.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
Short-term memory loss.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
And going with the short-term memory loss excuse, aren't we, Kokichi?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember.
Oh yeah, I know. I love. No, I love Kokichi as the anti-hero in this.
Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
Okay. I totally got it.
Wait, what?
Is what I would say.
What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
It was me all along.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke.
No.
I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins.
Well,
And it
I don't know.
helped.
I don't know
I
about
feel
that.
so
I don't know about that.
much better. Whew!
I don't know about that, Kokichi.
So Kokichi really is culprit?
No, he's lying. I think.
Maybe?
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie.
Whoa.
Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Sarcasm final boss, true.
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you
I mean,
lock the room?
I knew I knew it was like this deep down wasn't him anyway.
Huh?
It's not really
the
his
same as
character.
opening it. You pick the door
Doesn't sound
closed
like
from
his
the
character.
outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
Yep.
What different method?
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
The culprit looked to see if the room was. I was gonna say. So the front door was the last one? No.
Damn it!
Actually, no, because both doors. See, I wish I could pause here. Okay, so what's the back door? All right.
Damn it! That's it.
I mean, I was out like back door was on the front of my mind. Was in the front of my mind before I one of the answers I did. It was.
Door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a
'Cause it
sliding
has
lock.
sliding lock, yeah.
Yes. How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
Culprit used. So the culprit used to look outside was. Mine. All right. There certainly is a different kind of vibe here. The game before I played the game before, I just forgot everything. It's been so many years. I see it. I see the hidden Monokuma there. I don't feel the most confident, but I feel like part of me is saying I do feel this walk over there. It's definitely not the let me see the question. It was. Yeah.
I see it.
I see it.
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy.
Yep.
The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
Yep.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock
because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it.
Yep.
The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Sound like crazy. I'm not quite yawning like as much right now, but when it gets closer to midnight, like I feel like I probably will a little bit more, but I'll see. It's fine. Oh yeah, this wholly is.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Different purpose. What could it have been? Culprit's not going to use the set to lock the room. In that case, then you know the reason behind every step by step. But do that the way the culprit's locked room should be clear. Oh, are we on? Okay, we're on Psychic Taxi. Okay. I do like Logic Dive from the second game. Oh shit, yeah, I need to drive. I need to drive. I feel like with this minigame, I'm just playing Crazy Taxi, except not doing as much picking up. I am just driving. We couldn't handle the sliding back. Okay. To the hilt? Yeah. Next question. Not running out of gas. Oh shit, I missed one. Thinking time. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's out the FU, yeah. I was trying to slow down, but I could. I forgot. Oh, bro, you could airline. Okay, yeah, that's right. Right. Oh shit. I mean, I had to get to the car. Okay, final answers here. Thinking time. Okay. I was gonna say, isn't it swing back forth? Okay, so it was spinning it. Okay. It connects.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Effigy spun?
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist. Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
That makes sense.
I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with the katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us. Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Yeah.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Yes.
Yep.
Since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony.
Welcome back, Emma.
That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed.
I did have my first yawn now.
I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the
Actually, I
culprit
lied.
would have done all this
Third.
just for a distraction.
I forgot I had one earlier, but it was like a few hours ago.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Man, you guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out.
The ultimate liar on top of being the ultimate supreme lord.
If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious.
God, I fucking love Kokichi, dude.
Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Okay, I'll start right now.
Alright, so who's the asshole
Yeah,
who
we saw-
set up this locked room mystery?
Kokichi's auto.
Mew, I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Oh shit. That's a crazy line.
Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
Stop
What
being
should
horny.
we talk about now?
Stop being horny, Mew.
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
It's fine. That's just a waste of time.
Me? A suspect? I'd never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's
Calling all
opinion.
suspects.
What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down!
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers. What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
No shit.
What do you mean?
The two victims could have been killed by two separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim. We've got to figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Oh shit. Himiko?
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give two shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko, worked things out with her while she was still alive. And now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Yeah. Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito. All right. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless.
Sometimes you need an idiot to help you out.
The name of the curse is Death Curse. I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up! All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run! I won't forgive something so messed up!
Tenko was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too!
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
Oh, no? No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on!
Kaito.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
I said the words out of my mouth. I'm not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Tancrotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
I'll catch you later. Yeah, that's fair. I think what I'll do is when we get to like the next nonstop debate or whatnot, which I think it's next, I'll probably pause right there because I'm also starting to get tired too. On my stream next, I'm gonna be on tomorrow afternoon. That is I'm basically in Universal time or UTC minus 5 hours, which is basically New York or US Eastern time and whatnot. So basically 3 p.m. around there, which that's kind of like 9 o'clock. In the I'll say in the Netherlands. If I get my time zone right or not. Actually no, 10 because we fall back 1. So yeah, 3 p.m. my time, like the latest, but I probably might go on at 2:45, just so I can try to get the additional hours or not. And you're in Chicago? Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, that's an hour difference time. So yeah, 2 p.m. Central. So it's like quarter of 2 Central time basically. Yeah. I usually say I usually refer to UTC or Greenwich Mean Time. You know, in case I have any European viewers watching and whatnot. So definitely helps out and whatnot. But yeah, go attend the seance. It was me, Shuichi, Himiko, and Kibo. I knew that.
Oh no!
Wait, oh shit. Oh. So then it's just.
That's it.
Okay. So we literally didn't need.
It was me.
Okay. I thought I'd just pause there. I'll just get back to it when we can. Tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow I'll definitely will have face cam back on. I just wasn't totally in the mood for face cam tonight. So I felt a little bit beat from work. Not mentally speaking, because I'm okay. I'm okay mentally speaking. I'm saying physically I'm tired and whatnot. So yeah, I'll do my usual shtick that I do in the streams and whatnot. If you haven't joined the Discord already, what are you doing? Join Discord. We just did a movie night. We watched Friendship in the Discord. Pretty hilarious movie and whatnot. It had some inspiration behind it. I forgot what it was. But yeah, I speaking of movie nights, I did put in a list of movies on the Discord, through the events channel, so as to what we'll be watching for wait, I'll set the plan of the days, but as far as what we're watching is already listed there. And I've already mentioned earlier in the stream, I'm going to be playing Super Jolly RPG, the sequel to Super Ass Fuck RPG, sometime in the month. you know, as far as that part goes, that's as much as I can say about Discord and whatnot. There's also, of course, Exclamation Point socials. Outside of me streaming here on YouTube or making videos on YouTube and me streaming on Twitch and being active in the Discord, my Blue Sky is the other place that I'm most active on. But there's also other places that I'm also on as well sometimes. But mainly Twitch, YouTube, Discord, and Blue Sky that I'm most active on. And last but not least, for all my Twitch peeps, in case I ever do any like exclusive streams over there or whatnot, Exclamation Point VODs, that's where you can go to check out the VODs from the Twitch side. It's also home to all my speedruns going forward and whatnot. And yeah, that being said, I keep meaning to say this in the streams, but I always keep forgetting. If you enjoy what I like, if you guys enjoy what I do as far as streaming wise, feel free to hit the follow button on Twitch and the subscribe button on YouTube. Helps me out a lot. Yeah, I will see you guys all in the next stream tomorrow when I get back from work. So probably 2:45 Eastern, or 1:45 U.S. Central Time. Is I'm shooting for. I'll probably go for like a good 6 hours, or I go, or a good close to 5.5, because I'm probably gonna be watching more Pluribus. But yeah, until then, I will see you gamers all later. Good night. I wish I could wave, but I don't. My face came on, but I'll be like.